Hey everyone, welcome back to Ready, Set, Grow, College and Beyond. I'm Dr. J. And if you're new here, this podcast is all about helping you navigate the transition from high school to college and eventually into the professional world. Each episode, we dive into topics that'll help you manage the challenges of college life, build your confidence, and prepare for whatever comes next. Today, we're diving into a topic that's super important: understanding credit hours. These little numbers can make or break your college experience. So, whether you're just starting out or deep in your studies, knowing what credit hours are and how they affect you is crucial. Let's break it down together. First, what exactly is a credit hour? It's a term you've probably heard a lot, but what does it really mean? In simple terms, a credit hour usually represents 1 hour of classroom time per week, plus 2 to 3 hours of outside work, like studying or homework. So, for a 3 hour credit course, that's 3 hours in class and another 6 to 9 hours of work outside of class each week. It's manageable, but it definitely adds up. Now, let's talk about different course loads because the number of credit hours you take can really change your experience. If you're taking between 6 and 11 credit hours, you're considered to be part time. That's about 12 to 33 hours of work per week when you factor in study time. It's flexible, great if you're working or have other responsibilities, but keep in mind it might affect your financial aid. And we'll talk about that in another episode. So, for full time students, typically taking 12 to 17 credit hours, the workload increases. You're looking at 24 to 51 hours of work per week. It's almost like a full time job and requires solid time management skills. We'll also talk a bit more about time management in a future episode. And then there are those of you taking 18 or more credit hours. That's a lot. We're talking about 54 or more hours of work each week. It's doable, but it's important to recognize the stress that comes with a heavy course load. So, in a graduate program, you're at a full time credit load at 9 credits at most institutions. So, keep that in mind when we're talking about this math. So, anything 9 and above, you're already at full time. I will admit, anything over 12 or so credit hours at the grad level, you are really talking about a heavy load. Now, keep in mind the workload, the responsibility, what you're expected to be able to do independently for a graduate study course will definitely be more extensive than what you're doing in an undergraduate program. So be mindful of how many credit hours you want to take. You may think, okay, I just want to get out quicker and as fast as possible. Be mindful of burnout. You do not want to overdo it and you can barely make it through. Keep in mind the hours that you have to commit outside of the classroom in addition to the hours in class. All right, now that we've broken down the basics, how do you manage this workload? Here are a few tips. One, set specific blocks of time for each task. Maybe 2 hours every morning for studying and an hour in the afternoon for homework. The key is being realistic with your time. Two, prioritizing tasks. Not all assignments are created equal. Figure out what's due first or what's going to take the most time and tackle those early in the week to avoid last minute stress. Three, know your limits. It's okay to say no sometimes, whether it's social plans, extra work shifts, or taking on another course. Knowing your limits is crucial. Remember, your mental health is just as important as your academic success. So, y'all know I got an action item for you. If you don't have a pen and paper already, no judgment, grab a pen and paper and write down this action item. I want you to take some time to map out your current or upcoming course load. Look at the number of credit hours you're taking and break it down by estimating how much study time you'll need for each class. Write it down and compare it with your weekly schedule. Are there any conflicts? Do you need to adjust your time management? This simple exercise will help you get a clearer picture of what your workload looks like and how you can manage it effectively. Remember, preparation is key to success. Your journey through college is a marathon, not a sprint. Credit hours might seem like just numbers, but they represent your commitment to your education and your future. Every hour you put in is an investment in yourself, your growth, and your dreams. Know that you have the power to manage your workload and succeed. You've got this. So that's a wrap on credit hours. Understanding them is key to managing your workload effectively. Knowing what to expect can help you to plan your time and avoid burnout. Don't forget, there are plenty of resources available to help you succeed. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need support. You can visit our website at www.jmfacademy.com, engage with us on various social media platforms, or feel free to send us an email at contact@jmfacademy.com. Thanks for tuning in to Ready, Set, Grow, College, and Beyond. Until next time, remember, this is your journey, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Let's get ready, set, and grow.